Algebra was fucking insane. All the fucking equations you had to remember and shit. I don't even remember them, dude. Y plus B equals X. Like, I don't.
Yeah, Y equals MX plus B. And
Y equals MX plus B. I couldn't remember that shit to save my fucking life, dude, in high school. That was the bane of my existence in high school.
Yeah.
That fucking, like, I remember, like, having, like, to go after school to retake the test, and all you had to do.
All you had to do was remember that.
Y equals MX plus B.
Not even fill it in with numbers.
But then there was like 3 other ones that you had to remember. But I remember I couldn't. There was a couple. There was like 3 others. What are the other algebra equations?
Algebra? Fuck, dude.
There's Y equals MX plus B. There was like 2 other ones. That they were like, this is every problem. It's one of these 3. And then I couldn't fucking remember them.
Yeah, dude, I don't remember how to do like, I don't know, like fucking parabolas and shit. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, like graphing any of that, it's gone.
And then
Sine and cosine.
Sine and cosine.
Tangent, bro? You talking tangent?
Dude, lost
tangent
me.
up in here?
But that's the shit, dude. Like, they tell me that shit, like, to this day, like, the engineers at my work will be like, you need to, like, know this stuff to be able to build these lights. And I'm like, dog, I teach you how to build the lights.
To this day.
Like, I don't need to know how to do that. I don't even have to know how to measure anymore, dude. Like, once you're in that environment for long enough, dude, you're Rain Man with that shit.
Oh, yeah.
I can grab an 1 3/4 fucking screw just by sight now. Like,
Yeah,
I just
dude.
know what it is now. Like, I know 2 inches. Like, that trick. Have you ever seen that trick that the dude, like, construction workers do? And they're like, how much is this?
Pull up a foot or whatever.
I'd fucking ace that shit, dude. I would fucking destroy that. Meanwhile, in fucking school, I couldn't do fractions.
No, dude.
I couldn't. Dude, fractions in algebra. That was the start of it, was fractions. And I was like, I'm lost. What am I I'm dividing what with what and doing it how? I add where? I don't know what this is. What happened to addition and subtraction? Like, where did that go?
Dude, they put them at the end of
Like,
PEMDAS. You got to do all that other
multiplication,
shit first.
I barely got.
It's just addition a lot.
That's what I'm saying, but it was too much for my dyslexic brain in 3rd grade to handle. I was like, I'm adding way too much. And then they didn't like it, though, when you did like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how I showed my work. They were like, And I was like, in Japan right now, I'd be in the honors class.
Like, I figured it out, dude. I figured it out. No one else figured
They'd be
it
like,
out.
it honestly doesn't matter how fast you figure it out. As long as you figure it out, dude. God bless. They do not care.
Dude, it is bizarre. Do you remember doing like a times table? Like, you'd flip the sheet over and there'd be like 20.
And they would time it.
Yeah, they were like, how many can you do in a minute or whatever?
I'd get like 7 done, dude. Every other kid would be like, let me get another page.
Let me get it. Yeah, bring a
Dude,
whole nother piece of fucking
That's
paper.
why I became like a fucking asshole and a bully. Is because of that shit. Because I was fucking retarded. Because I was an idiot, and then I was like, "Oh, fucking nerd, dude, getting another page, piece of shit." Like,
turning the page over, like, or rather, if you were given the test, right, and the backside had like additional problems, flipping that page over, everybody tried to race to flip that page over, and if you're the kid who didn't get to flip it over,
never flipped it over. I never flipped it over once.
It's always like the most frustrating thing. You almost get to the point where you're like, I'm just gonna get it wrong and write something down so I can flip it over for fucking once.
Oh my god! I remember throat tightening up while watching kids flip it over and just be like,
dude, that's the worst.
And then I'd stall out because I get so upset. I just fucking
you just stop.
Not do
and
it.
then that's taking more time.
Yeah, and then it tests over, and then I'd look at it and have to turn it in, or no, not turn it in. I remember now. Hand it to your neighbor.
Oh, yeah, and your neighbor grades it. Oh, dude, the worst.
Miss,
the worst.
Clint only got 7 done. What do I do?
No.
Tells the whole class, and I'm like, you dumb bitch, dude, because we sat boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. Can't have 2 boys next to each other, cause trouble. So, dude, I mean, this is why also I didn't get a girlfriend till fucking senior year of high school. every year, dude.
Because they were grading my papers.
From third grade up, I'd be like, "You shut the fuck up, you bitch!" Like, and then get sent to the office because I called a girl a bitch. She's crying, and I'm in trouble. And then before you know it, I've called every girl in the class a bitch because she's grading my papers.
Well, no, dude, the worst, the fucking worst wasn't even that, like, they'd raise their hand and be like, "Oh, so-and-so only got whatever." The worst part was when somebody would raise their hand and just be like, you like, let's say it's like 7 times 3 is 21, but you put like fucking 20 or some shit. And then the person was like, "They put 20. Do I give it a point because it's close?" And you're like, "No. Why would you ask? It's not right. Don't give it a point. Just move on." Yeah. And they would every single time, they'd be like, "They did it wrong in this particular way. Do they get it point?"
Just give me the point, you piece of shit.
Yeah, either be the homie, give me the point, or move on.
Be cool, dude.
Be cool.
No one was ever cool.
No one is cool, dude. I think actually
only your boys were cool, and you sat so far away from them that it didn't make a difference. They shut down Rome before it was even built, dude. They didn't even let it get. They didn't let it be a chance,
dude. I love the. Do you remember you'd have 2 particular sets of teachers. You'd have the teachers that, they would switch up the seating chart every month, and then you had the teachers who were like, "We're not doing a seating chart. Sit wherever the fuck you can when you come in." Mm-hmm. That shit used to stress me out so much trying to get the same seat every day. I'd show up so early to those teachers' classes. I don't even think they meant to do it, or maybe they did, but just the nervous energy of trying to get your same seat every day. Because if you weren't sitting in your same seat, fuck, that whole class is done. See, I'm not paying attention at all.
I never had that because private school had to sit in the same desk because all your books were in that desk.
Oh, yeah, somebody would have just stole that shit.
Yeah, so your desk was like your cubby, too. We had one of those desks where the side was just like a giant cubby, and then you had like the little desk part on the other side.
Did you ever have the desk that opened up?
No, never had a desk that opened up.
Yeah, we had those in Philly. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Desk opens up. Here we had these newfangled business where you had to put the books under your chair. There was like a little bin under your chair.
We had those in high school, but no one ever used them. They were just like old desks that they could get for cheap, probably. That the diocese was
only
like,
desks that cost like $2.
Dude.
Oh, Christ.
Hell yeah, we have like $8, so.
Dude, that was the fucking weirdest thing about my high school had the audacity, almost. It's a public school, and yet the teacher, or not the teachers, the fucking parents and shit would donate money. We had a set of 32 laptops in this it looked like a fucking, it's a cart. I don't know. It's a thick cart that you push back and forth, and they would bring them into class, and you had to like write your assignments on the set of laptops.
I remember those. We had multiple at Sal Point, dude.
Sal Point, a private school, that makes sense.
But they were all broken.
Yeah, the laptops always would none of the keys would work because somebody just spit in it, or like put a piece of gum in there. Even if you have it,
it's not good. So stop with this. Oh, not all schools are equal. It doesn't. It's all shit.
Everybody treats everything like garbage.
It's all fucking garbage. Every high school is the same. Like a kid got fucking shot, like, at my high school. Like, it doesn't matter where you go. You can have statues of Jesus or fucking outlaw all religions in your school. It doesn't matter, dude. You can wear a uniform or not. There's still going to be a kid that overdoses on heroin in the bathroom. It's still going to happen.
We have plenty of those, too. Which also, like, isn't that crazy? Like, just thinking back now, when you're... I mean, in doing stand-up puts you in contact with
every
some of the crazy
earth,
or just all people.
Everything.
How weird is it now to think back and be like, oh, there were people in my high school doing heroin.
Yeah.
In the bathroom. And like, at the time, you're just like, oh, it's drugs, I guess, in the bathroom or whatever. Because or at least I had no concept of, like, what drugs was.
Oh, I had a concept of, I guess I was different because I had, like, I don't know, growing up, I was watching, like, Drugs Inc. and shit.
Oh, dude, I discovered Drugs Inc. in college.
Yeah. So I was I was watching like Spike TV in 6th grade, dog. Like, I have a different upbringing where I was like, dude, Todd just fucking is doing heroin in the bed. Everybody's like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, everybody knew exactly what they were like, with the foil or fucking.
Like, did he use a spoon or like, what are we talking?
What are we doing? Like, did he smoke it or did he fucking inject it? It's like, he's smoking it, but it's fucking rank in that bathroom right now. Don't go in there.
Dude, I had no knowledge.
You might get contact, fail your fucking drug test, dude.
Oh, Christ. That was one of the funniest things a different friend said to me just recently. You know, some people still wear their like COVID masks and whatnot.
Ugh.
And it just, the funniest thing is he's
I cough when I'm near them.
oh yeah, on purpose. Mm-hmm. But he
It's the American way.
it's the American way. No, the funniest thing, he just without taking a beat when I'm like, oh, that's weird. You don't see people wearing masks all that often. He's like, it doesn't stop fentanyl smoke. I was like,
what? So you tried this?
Yeah, I was like, have you done peer-reviewed studies? Or like,
how
would you know?
I'm going to take your advice on that.
I was like, all right.
I don't think I'll need it, but I'll store it.
Just put it back there for future use.
We'll see what happens in dystopia. We'll see if the Chinese take over, if they do.
Yeah, somebody's got to take over.
It'll probably be fentanyl abundance. It'll be like just giving it to homeless people.
Well, yeah, isn't that kind of... Well, I mean, they're... Oddly enough, it's almost more rude. They're making him pay for it now, which sucks.
All right.
Are we doing it?
Let's logistically think about this as the worst people ever.
Okay. So let's, like, the plan is to get as many people...
gone.
Okay.
As you can.
Right.
Now, here's what I'm saying. If Hitler...
Jesus.
Would have
here already.
If Hitler would have found a way to make them pay...
it would have been much more efficient.
To go on the trains... they probably would have won the war because they would have made money. Now, hear me out. If China takes over and they're selling all of the homeless fentanyl, and they all die off.
Okay.
And then they get other people hooked, they die off. They kill the population to like half, and they make money off of it. They could just keep going for years.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I'm just distracted right now because I'm sitting here and I'm like, I don't know.
Some real Alex Jones shit.
Real Alex Jones shit. Jesus, we should.
I'm saying there's a potential that could happen to the United States.
I feel like we got to get either
I'm
more
not saying
or less serious.
I want to do this. I'm not saying Lex wants to do this. No one wants to do this.
Ty
doesn't want to do it either. All I'm saying is it could happen. That is a decent plan that I'm sure has been on the desk of some people.
Okay. Yeah. Again, I feel like we either have to go way lighter or way darker. Like we're in the middle zone where we're just not, I don't know.
We're spitting. We're spitting truths.
We're spitting truths.
Like that kid in that video. He's like, and my mom, she'll either make me want to join it or make me a part of it. And then the mom's like, what are you talking about right now? He's like, the LGBTQ. What? And he's like, I'm speaking facts.
I'm speaking facts. That's the problem when it's just the two of us because we're just going to talk about memes that we send each other. We're like, oh, shit. Dude, do you remember that meme?
Yeah. What's great about us sending memes is we don't send any memes of people exploding like Connor does.
Dude,
Connor will send you someone just like being an axe murder, and you're like, that's...
I was wondering what the glue was. Like what are we gonna make fun of if Connor isn't here? And I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. It's still Connor. We still got this.
No, we can always make fun of Connor.
Yeah.
I mean,
Connor has not sent me a post where the caption is in English. For months. It's always
Insane, dude. It is some Darkland shit, dude.
Dude, it's always like somebody on a motorcycle
from where
getting hit by a semi.
great grandparents are from. Like that's where he's getting these videos, and they're still living like that, like they were.
It's crazy because you're like your great whatever grandparents. I'm like,
they were probably Mongols at that point.
Dude.
I went so many greats. They were probably Chinese.
I like the idea that if you went back to the great, it just keeps going east.
It's
and
like,
you're
hey,
just moving east. As
Chinese.
You go. And you're like, yeah, Chinese. Who would have thought?
Turns out.
But dude, no, the number of times Connor has sent me like a person trying to drive a truck down a hill and then it falling off of the hill. And then he sends me, he's like, it's so funny. I'm like, oh shit, dude. Like, that guy's just dead.
He's broken. His humor's broke. Instagram broke Connor.
Yeah. Oh, God. He sent me, the other day, just a video of, it was a young girl getting someone to pull her tooth. It was a whole video. She just is upset that someone ripped her tooth out. And then he's like, this was funny.
Isn't that funny? He sent me one, dude, of this guy. It's this guy, industrial plumbing he's doing.
Right.
He's trying to fix this fucking pipe, right? He's like welding it. And, well, he's like trying to cut it open so that way he can weld a new, face on it because there's like a hole.
And is this the one that he just gets blown straight to the sky?
No, he fucking opens it, dude, and from him opening it, because it wasn't open at the other end, he just gets fucking sucked into the fucking pipe.
Jesus Christ.
And just, like, it's not even a frame of film. He's just there and gone.
And then he's gone.
Like, and it, like, oh. And I was like, what? Why did you send me this?
Yeah, Connor.
And he's like, because, look, isn't it?
Isn't it so funny? No.
Because it's cool. And I was like, it's not.
I'm glad I gave him those pens.
It is not cool. It just sends me Asian death videos all day. Fucking Chinese guys in industrial work. Dude's just getting crushed by a fucking excavator and shit. And you're like, dog.
Dude,
he'll send me forklift fuck ups. And I'm like, I work. Like, stop. Like,
yeah, that's my life.
Stop it. Like, that could easily happen to me. Don't put it in my head. Stop.
Stop. Dude, stop.
Like, everything he sends me, I'm like, well, it could happen to me. So
that just
can we
is
not
what it is now.
do that? Can we not do that? Just a fucking whole warehouse collapsing. I'm like, what are you doing? I think he's trying to be like, aren't you glad you're not in China?
Yeah. Look at where you are. Stuff's pretty okay.
You're in America. He is Randy Marsh, dude. Connor's Randy Marsh, 100%.
Oh, 100%.
If he has kids, it's going to be a problem.
Christ.
Connor with kids?
Connor with kids, although Connor, I feel like, is the only person I know that's on the verge of having kids. But absolutely, like...
I don't know. I feel like if you, like, high-fived Connor's kid, he'd be like, don't fucking touch him! He'd be like, dude... He gave his uncle a high five. Like, chill the fuck out.
Okay,
we're at the batting cage.
He just ripped a dinger, dude.
Like, what the fuck?
It's pretty
Stop
cool.
being mad that you don't know how to show affection. Like,
oh, shit.
I can't wait for him to listen to this.
Dude, yeah, for him to listen back to this, like, 15-minute of us just being like, get your
He's the worst.
Well, that does kind of segue nicely if we're doing a... Oh, Christ. If we're doing
Connor's the worst?
No. No. If we're doing a New Year's episode, aside from Connor not being the worst.
What should his New Year's resolution?
What should his New Year, instead of just not being the worst? Not your New Year's resolution. What should Connor's?
Let's talk on behalf of our friend, our best friend. Let's, okay, what should he change? Oh, he should stop being so snippy.
Oh, he's been snippy?
Oh my gosh. You have no idea, dude. The things he says to new comics when they're like, hey man, good set. And he'll just look down at them and be like, do I know you? And you're like, dude, what the fuck? Like I say to him and I just look at Connor, I'm like, what are you doing?
I knew, but that's the thing, is that I knew for a fact that Connor would become that guy.
He is that guy, dude.
Oh, geez.
He's 100% that guy. He's like trying to have the round table. It's like it's not 2004, dude. It's over.
It's over.
You can't do that. Like these kids will kill themselves. Like you can't like.
Also, it's fucking Tucson.
Like to prove a point, dude. They'll fucking do it. Like you can't be like that to these people.
Oh,
these people are as broken as it gets, dude. We're the last generation of like semi-normal people doing comedy. Like it's fucking. We're at the generation of like the Howie Mandels, dude. Where it's like this what the fuck? He's got gloves. He's drinking a beer with gloves on right now.
He can't even fucking just.
Like, this is fucking crazy. Are we really gonna support this? This guy's from New York. He's acting like he's from Russia all the time. What are we doing?
Wait, are you talking about the one? I know that guy.
Yeah, like are we not gonna address this? And you can't because they'll kill themselves.
Dude, yeah. You just can't. In general, you shouldn't talk to fucking adults that way, but.
But that's the thing. They're not adults, dude. They're fucking 19, 20.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and then they're like, hey, and then they just try to like butt into our conversation. The car's like, hey, do I know you? and then he sulks at the bar like, oh,
no one talks to me. Dude, that's.
Oh, I love him.
Oh, that's the best.
He's a paradox in himself. I love him.
I love just the idea that he's sitting there and he's like, I miss the good old days where people would talk to me and I had friends here. And then somebody comes up and like, hey, my name's Steve. He's
Who
like,
are you?
Go fuck yourself.
It's not that, but he does not that, but it's like more passive aggressive. He's like, and your name is like shit like that.
And you are.
Yeah.
Who cares? That's also kind of a bummer.
But and then also he yells at the crowd now. If a joke doesn't hit, he's just like, well, what do you do? Piece of shit, fuck you.
Dude, I love the idea.
It's great to see him explode on somebody. You're just like, oh, yes. Here we go.
Dude, not only is it great now that you're like, oh, he's exploding on people, it seems as though you're finally watching people's sets, which is nuts.
I watch Connor's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I watch my boys, and if one of the new ones goes, hey, can you watch mine? I'll go, yeah.
Yeah.
Which does happen. A lot more than I'd like to admit, because it's like,
wait.
dude, I'm not like the guy. I'm fucking here with you.
That's an interesting...
Like, I hate that shit.
That's an interesting vein that at least I felt when we started, that I don't know if it would be weird, because I didn't stay in it, but the people that then come up to you at mics and they're like, oh, like, what's your process? And you're like, the fuck, man, we're hanging out at a bar. Like, just figure it out.
There is no process, bro.
Like, do you find something funny? Write it down.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Yeah. And they're like, well, how do you write? And I was like, with my fucking
like how
hand.
I write is literally the hangout.
Yeah, just hang out.
I'm like, that was funny. That was a funny tort about Jews. I'm gonna go say that.
You're like, I
that worked out
on Jews
really well to the bartender and everybody else on the bar. So I'm gonna go do 3 minutes on that. Figure it out.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing that's, I don't know, that's sort of weird, because it does take a while to get there to the like, I'm just gonna fuck around, like.
Yeah, the fuck around and find out.
I don't even care if this goes to absolute shit, that's fine. I just need to figure this thing out. I think people see that and they're like, oh, like, they're working now. And then they come up to you and they're like, how do you do X, Y, or Z? Thank fuck I was never in that camp.
Dude, it's just, you gotta not give a fuck.
Well, no, but that's the thing. Like, I never made it to the like that status. Is it those people coming up to Connor?
Yeah.
And being like, oh, how'd you do X, Y, or Z? Because that's a fucking weird dynamic to be the older person in, or I guess
It is weird, and it doesn't feel like I am, and it doesn't feel like he is, you know?
Well, right.
Like when people come up to us, or like the younger and it's like, why are you asking me, dude? I'm at the same open mic.
Yeah, we're doing the same shit. Clearly, I didn't figure it out.
Like, I haven't figured out anything. Like, I just know how to make people laugh. I don't know how to fucking get shows out of that. Like, I don't.
But dude, that is the funniest thing about going to a new place. About like, you walk in and everybody's like, everybody almost assumes that you're that like 2-week-old person walking around being like, I don't understand any of this, which is kind of nice. But then you have to keep going, and they're like, oh, you've been doing this a while, and actually, fuck you. Because you're not that good. And I'm like, oh, shit, I'm not. Like, oh, damn it.
Yeah, I noticed that. I learned that real quick, dude. Like 2 years in, I went to San Diego on a vacation and signed up for an open mic there. And then and I was like, yeah, I'm just a comic from Tucson, just trying to get on. Like, where's the list? And like right when I said comic from Tucson, they were like, oh, it's over there. And they just like didn't help me. They were like, it's right there. And then I signed up and I went to go ask a guy. He was like, oh, you're the kid from Tucson? Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
Yeah, dude. Literally, in Austin, that like you'd sign up for a mic that like, and granted, all of them are everything's later because they have normal shows every night, so all the open mics and everything is later, unless you want to go outside the city, which honestly is not a bad option because you probably get more stage time at normal times.
Yeah. And then you try to get your way into one of those, and then one night a week you're at one of those.
Yeah, but the problem is that you're sitting there and you're like, okay, if I'm signing up for an open mic at 10, and you're like, I'm hoping that I go on before 1:30. Because people are going to leave right away. You sign up at 10, show doesn't start till 11, and sometimes 11:30 if the previous show is just like,
yeah, that's
fuck
that
it.
shit I wouldn't be able to do, dude.
But that's the thing is like, how do you have a normal job when you try to do that?
Yeah, no, like you just have, like you legit, like Connor said it, you legit have to be like a homeless person to make it for years, to make it in comedy in a place like that, like New York or Austin or LA. Like you legit just have to be homeless, like in like really poor.
Well, yeah,
like in a room,
that.
in a room with 8 other people that sleep at different times, so you can have a room to yourself. Like like some shit like that.
Right.
Like I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to live like that, which is why I'm trying to fucking get as much shit as I can here and build it up and then send it to a booking agent or something. And I realize that I'll probably only ever be a road comic. I'll only ever be one of the guys that's performing at Laughs. But that's 100% okay with me.
Well, yeah.
If I can make a living doing comedy, I did it.
Yeah, arguably. Yeah.
I did it.
That's the whole goal is to then replace your income.
Not even saying like a good living.
I'm not even talking suburbia. I'm talking paying bills.
Yeah, I'm talking like a shitty house in the city of South Tucson, but I'm not there ever because I'm always doing stand-up. The only months I'm ever there is Saturdays during the college football season. Like,
well, yeah, I don't know. That's the problem with being at this point in life where you're like, okay, I'm gonna be 30 soon. I need to set my base up for
that's where I'm at, where I'm just like, I might just have to say fuck it.
Right. And you're like, okay, well fuck it, but
and just be a sad person, and this is why people have kids, so they're like, well, you could probably do it.
You can get out, dude. Come on. You got this.
You might be the one.
You might be the one.
You might be the Lapsansky that's not blue collar. You might do it. Give that Albert Clinton Lapsansky another run. Fourth time.
Run it back. I'm
for sure doing that. If you don't think I'm doing that, you're fucking insane. As a third dude, it's your fucking obligation to get that shit to 5.
So as a junior, you cannot make a third.
You cannot make a third, but if you make the third, you know you got to get that shit to 5, and you got to pressure that kid his whole fucking life to make his kid a 5.
No, yeah,
because that jersey's gonna look sick. Lapsansky the 5th, dude.
Dude, yeah.
They got to put it in a different fucking font size, dog.
Oh, shit. They minimized it. They got to put fucking Lapsansky on top and the 6th on the bottom.
It was one of the ones that bends around the number.
Yeah, that bends real hard.
Oh, hell yeah. It's a sick jersey.
Also, Lapsansky's already going to fucking bend, but...
Yeah, but you had to...
Lapsansky VII?
Dude, holy shit. Now we're talking numbers.
We're talking 7 of these
Once you get to 7, you gotta get it to 10.
Yeah, gotta.
You have to get
honestly,
to 10.
Anything past 3, if you're the person that gives it up, then
you're a bitch, dude.
Yeah. Then
you're a bitch.
Come on.
That's what I tell every girl that I'm dating every time. It's like first date shit.
You're like, well, here's the thing.
I'm like, by the way, I'm a third, so...
So, we have to have a son.
It will be Albert Clinton Lapsansky the fourth if we ever have a son.
Right.
So, know that.
Know that.
All right? And if we have
if
we have all daughters, one of them will be pressured into Albert Clinton. And we're running it back, baby.
Alberta Clinton.
We're going to run it back, dude. If I get a daughter, she's going to become a powerful woman. So powerful that she's like, we're taking Lapsansky as the last name, and the husband's not going to say shit because he's a pussy whipped bitch. Because my daughter makes all the money, and then
this is a fun angle for your children.
Then she's going to name her son because she's a strong woman and she breeds boys, kinks.
Kings. I like that you stopped at Kings. All right, yeah, go ahead.
And she will name him Albert Clinton Lapsansky, and it will start all over.
Yeah, dude. I mean, great. I don't think you need the middle step where she's a...
Well, if I have all girls, I would need the middle step.
Well, yeah, sure.
I would 100% need that middle step. One of them would have to be a powerful bitch.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you could just convince one of them to still name their kid Albert Lapsansky.
No, but what? Albert Clinton Lapsansky and then some other dude's last name? No, ridiculous.
No. Like, just
one kid gets the Lapsansky last
just
name?
one kid.
I got to see him, though. That's the problem.
Oh, you want rights?
I got to wait until I see which one's a Lapsansky. Because if one's like a Hogarth, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I love the
idea. You act like your dad. You're not it.
I love the idea that you think for some reason.
This one's sleeping with the hammer. He gets it. That's a Lapsansky.
Lapsansky.
I used to, when I was a baby, I used to sleep with a hammer. If that doesn't show you my future of what I was going to be. I used to legit, my mom would be like giving me stuffed animals and shit. Nope. I would want the hammer that her grandpa made. That's what I would cuddle up with a hammer. Full, nail remover, tongs, the whole thing. Right on my face. Just.
Oh, yeah.
I was a baby. I was born for this.
I was born
for the callous, dude. That's my life.
Callous life.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
You're born into it. Some shit Andrew Tate talks about. He's like, some people are born into, you're just born where you are. And that's what it is.
Yeah, dude. I feel like a similar thing. I was born to have glasses. Like my face doesn't look right if you don't have the glasses.
It's
you need
true.
the glasses.
But is that the glasses that did that? I always think that because have you ever seen dudes from Boston? What their eyes look like? And that's because they wear sunglasses every fucking day, all the time. Night, day.
You're thinking that the sunglasses...
I think glasses do something to your eyes.
Yeah.
I think they make your eyes close a little bit closer together and then like a little bit more down. Everybody that wears them. And then they also make your eyelids squint. No, like I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm just saying if you wear glasses every day, like your whole life, I think it like changes your face.
Oh, probably.
Like
legit. Having something sit on your face constantly.
Because like any dude that I've seen from Boston, dude, and I say this in truth, because there's this documentary that you watch, like it's the Whitey Bulger documentary,
right?
And every person that talks in it is from Boston. Every single one of them has these super close eyes and then they're like down a little bit. They're like right here, almost, but like like there.
With their nose?
Like it's like with their nose, and you're like, why is that? And then you notice in every other scene when they're outside, they're wearing fucking sunglasses. Every single one of them.
Why particularly Boston?
I just think it's that because every single Boston person in that documentary I saw has those fucking eyes. And I think in Boston is a big sunglasses culture. I don't know why. I think it is.
That's interesting. I feel like here would be more of a
I think because we're just
culture.
used to it. A lot of us just don't bother.
Actually, that's a great point.
Because we're just like, it's
Yeah,
fucking sun.
you just put the mirror down. It's fine.
Yeah.
Or the visor in the car.
Yeah, like I'm fucking looking directly into the sun while cussing out a fucking California license plate who's driving 30 miles per hour going fucking east. And
Okay,
I'm like,
that is something-
Or going west. And I'm like, you fucking suck, dude.
That is something
Get out of my lane, you suck.
we can definitely still commiserate on. Because the fucking Californians, them here is, it sucks, but it's fine. In Texas, being an out-of-state driver, or rather like a person who learned not in Texas, the Texans do weird shit, and the Californians are just fast and wrong all the time.
Hear my theory on this. Why
Pray tell.
Californians are bad drivers. Is their highways going north and south. Right?
Yeah.
They're constantly driving north and south. They never hit the sun. They're never looking into the sun while driving. Rarely. Maybe when they're driving in a neighborhood to the beach, sure. But like they're never, that's like during midday when it's fucking, they don't know how to drive. Because they're seeing,
Okay, wait a second.
Not that they don't know how to
No.
drive with the sun in their eyes because they're
No.
not seeing, they don't see it often.
It's a weird genius thing you just landed on, because I can't disprove it. I was trying to think of it, but I'm like, yeah, I guess they don't really, like, when they're on the highway, they're treating it different than everyone else, because here you'll get blinded.
Yeah.
If it's 5 o'clock and you're driving west on the 10,
You're fucked.
you're fucked.
But like you're fine though if you're from Arizona. You're like that's fucking
Like,
what it looks like.
I figured it out. Yeah.
That's what it look like. Our eyes are adjusted to that. That's what it looks like to us. Like we'd probably be fine driving in the Middle East.
Well, yeah, we're in the Middle East.
People from California, Washington, all they'd be like, "What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I don't know what the fuck. I can't see anything. They don't know what that is."
That's a good point. I never thought about it.
Yeah, they got no glare.
Yeah, there's no glare on them.
They don't know what it's like to see with glare, dude. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, I'll fucking power slam you right now. Settle down.
I am fucking calm as shit. I also just noticed you took off your Arizona jacket and to have your Arizona polo and your fucking Arizona hat. Are those Arizona jeans?
Go Cats, dude.
Go Cats.
No, these aren't Arizona. Well, they're Wranglers.
Oh, so those are real comfortable jeans.
Oh, yeah. Man, but the Cats play on fucking Thursday, bro. I gotta represent. I just got this shirt for Christmas. Look at this. 80s logo. Alternate. Boom.
Oh, yeah, that's
Peep
pretty nice.
that. Peep that.
I'm peeping.
Should be the
I'm
helmet
seeing the
sticker.
soft
We should-
outline of it.
I think the Cats football team needs to bring back helmet stickers, and it should be this logo right here as a helmet sticker. It'd be sick as shit, dude. Every time you make a fucking reception, fucking coach slaps a sticker on your helmet.
Oh, okay.
Because we got white helmets now with the blue and red stripe. We went back to the classic, the
Okay.
90s helmet, you know?
Yeah.
We got the whole 90s look. We went back to it.
That's pretty nice.
Except for the tearaway jerseys, which I think they need to go back to, which would be sick. Just fucking, I mean, a running back getting pulled down, his jersey just rips off and he's still running. Dude, that was peak college football, bro. Fucking cowboy collars and tearaway jerseys that are half jerseys.
Yeah,
Dude,
half
six pack is showing. He's
Dude.
about to fuck somebody up.
Something about the neck collar and the half jersey is such a bizarre phenomenon, like a bizarre time in football that you're like, A, any man who has the confidence to wear a half shirt.
That Teddy Bruschi, dude. Teddy Bruschi era. Teddy Bruschi had the half.
Got a couple Teddy Bruschi.
he was rolling around in the half.
I know, dude.
Like,
It's insane.
Oh,
and also in the longest yard.
Oh yeah, the longest yard. The old one.
Oh no, well Teddy Bruschi's in the new one, but yeah.
Well, the old one they did have half jerseys.
Yeah. The old one for sure they still had half
just
jerseys.
gave them like literal rags. In the old one's so much better.
Oh no, yeah, the old one is significantly better. And to be honest,
punches his wife twice.
Okay, I didn't remember that.
The first
I didn't remember that.
minutes of the movie.
Shut up, dude. No, the thing about the new one that doesn't really translate is, no offense, Adam Sandler.
He doesn't punch his wife.
You're not hitting your wife. No,
and that was a wife that deserved a punch. She was very annoying trying to make him wear that sailor suit. That was crazy.
I don't even remember that part. I just remember that Adam Sandler is not like Burt Reynolds. Is fucking Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, Adam Sandler is Adam Sandler.
Yeah, and you can't have a goofy guy be. He's supposed to be this like quarterback, and like you could see at the time.
I think they just used it because they know Adam. They used him because they know he's got the football knowledge to like make it seem good, like be good without getting a football player. You know?
No,
I mean?
don't get me wrong.
Because he's like a sports nerd.
I understand they can't get a football player, and honestly, no actors look like football players. So you're already. I'm with you on that. But the problem is, Adam Sandler, like even just in Goofy Face, like respect. Burt Reynolds looks like a motherfucker. Like if you just saw him in person, you'd be like, A, he fucks. B,
yes, he is a dog.
He's a dog. He's got that dog in him.
As Coach Prime would say, that's a dog.
That's a dog. Now, Adam Sandler is got Goof Face.
He's got
an
Goof
egghead and Goof Face.
Who would you have play Paul Crewe besides Adam Sandler?
Wait. 2023 reboot.
2023 reboot. Who's playing Paul Crewe?
Who's playing Paul Crewe? That's a great question because I do feel like we've added a lot of people.
Now, here's the thing. I feel like people are going to be mad with my answer. I feel like you are.
What's your answer?
I think Chris Pratt could do it.
I am going to be mad at your answer.
I think he could
Chris
actually
Pratt
do
is the Chris Rock character.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
He's the funny relief
I'll take
friend.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Now, your choices for...
Jason Statham. No.
Maybe, but again, his accent
too British.
He can't do it.
Tom Holland in 15 years.
Maybe. I'm thinking... No, Dwayne The Rock is going to have to play a different role.
No, he's going to be one of the linebackers.
Yeah, he's too big.
Yeah.
Way
too big. A lot of wrestlers are going to make appearances. The Miz will be in it.
Oh, The Miz is going to play. No, The Miz is going to play the running back for the guards team.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got one for you. Logan Paul, either the quarterback for the guards team or one of the gay cheerleaders. You pick.
Honestly,
he tries out for both. We see what happens.
Let's have him do both.
No, we get the brother on the guards team. Jake's on the guards because everybody
Jake's on the guards.
Him. He's the one that shits himself. And then Logan, because he would be down to be a trans.
And we got to get that British guy too.
Which British guy?
The guy who's always fighting Logan Paul.
Oh, Fury.
No.
KSI.
KSI, yeah. We'll get him. He's one of the other guys.
KSI will obviously be on the basketball team.
Yeah. So when Paul Crewe goes to try to get the black guy,
we still
KSI.
have to find our Paul Crewe though.
Yeah, Paul Crewe. Yeah, it's outstanding. And I feel like I've almost backed myself into a corner here.
We need somebody that we know can throw a football.
You have to realistically throw a football. Which, honestly, in Hollywood, probably the hardest thing to find.
That's why I said Chris Pratt. I feel like he can actually throw a football.
Are there... dude. Call me crazy, because it's going to be a little older appearance for him. Rob Riggle.
No, he would be the old guy.
No, he's not old enough to be the old guy. We'd have to find a different old guy.
Rob Riggle's too funny.
Is that okay? You know, I get that, but he could throw a football. Is my point.
Yeah, but he's too funny.
That's
he's also
fair.
too big for a QB.
Also very fair.
All roads are leaning Chris Pratt right here.
But then who's the funny? Well, I mean, actually, we just talked ourselves into this problem. Chris Pratt's the funny friend. Chris Hemsworth's the Paul Crew.
Can he throw a football?
No, not at all.
No, it's not a rugby movie. This isn't a rugby movie.
Well, yeah,
If
exactly.
it was a rugby movie, this was that Nelson
Actually-
Mandela rugby movie.
No, we gotta get like a Michael B. Jordan. He could probably throw a football.
What are we do? What are we? Disney now?
Yeah. We're Disney. Replace all the gingers,
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan can throw a football.
right?
Yeah,
You could
we
buy.
saw it.
You could buy
Friday
him.
Night Lights. Watch it.
Watch it.
It's a good show.
But you could buy
One of the
him
best
as not a washed up, but you could buy him as a quarterback in the NFL.
They could
that's-
just continue the Friday Night Lights story
there you go.
and be like, he never actually made it out of East Dillon High. He did go to jail because the high school shut down, and
No, dude, because he has to get there.
that's how he gets to jail, dude. He's been in jail for so long, and then
from high school. You want him to go to
Yes,
jail
he
from
did
high school?
something bad.
No, he needs to be famous beforehand.
he was
That's the
on
only way the whole movie works.
No, he was famous beforehand. He won at East Dillon High fucking state, dude. You know how hard that is? They were jack shit. They weren't even in school the year before. All right? They won
All
the
right.
Texas State Championship.
No, I'm with you, but all I'm saying.
Gosh.
Gah.
Guy doesn't even know Friday Night Lights.
Honestly, I don't.
You should really
well.
watch it, dude.
Dude, I'm watching Yellowstone right
Fuck
now.
that.
Dude,
Too long. There's too many episodes
is
where I'm
a-
like,
it
can,
is a
can
six-
someone just kick the shit out of Beth, please?
it is a 6-season advertise for Ram trucks.
Yes.
And to be honest, I might buy a Ram truck.
Yeah.
It's working.
Well, you know.
I don't want one, but I might end up with one because it's pretty
You know what
convincing.
you should do
What?
to change that and feel better about yourself? Watch Friday Night Lights.
I can't, dude.
I swear to God, you'll start doing push-ups while the show's on. You'll be like, oh, shit, Coach Taylor? Fuck.
Oh, shit.
He's mad. He's mad.
Oh, shit. Clear eyes, full hearts.
Can't lose.
Fuck.
It's fucking great, dude. You got to watch that show.
Oh, yeah. No, I plan to.
You really should.
And by I plan to, I mean, I'm just trying to say that so we can move on to this.
You're going to do it.
You're never going to do it, dude.
It's just not cool. It's not cool to do. I send my friend Keith at work videos all the time because he's like, what should I listen to? And then I send him shit. He's like, nah. And I'm like,
Why is
dude, you
Keith-
fucking suck.
Why has Keith never been on here?
Because he doesn't like attention because he's a weird person and he
Okay.
sucks.
Well,
And he
that's fair.
plays D&D and he's a nerd.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
You have D&D friends?
Well, I mean,
Dude, okay.
yeah,
I
he is
don't
my
know-
boy.
I don't know how to say this exactly, but I had to avoid actively, as someone who lived with people who existed exclusively on their fucking computers for years. I had to actively avoid becoming a D&D person.
Yeah.
Like every precipice, it's been offered to me, and I'm like, no, I can't
No.
go down that rabbit hole.
It's too much.
And here you are, just
I'm not down the rabbit hole.
fraternizing with the enemy.
I'm not fat. He's not an enemy. He's just a goober. He's,
He's
just a nerd.
goob. What do you play? Fucking Catan
He's
on the
just
weekends?
a nerd. Oh, dude, Catan, don't get me started. I fucking hate
Catan
that
fucking sucks.
Shit, dude,
Ty?
I hate that.
Do you play Catan? Ah, Ty, you're breaking my heart.
You would. You would. No,
Actually-
he plays D&D, but he'll be talking about D&D and then in the same breath say, I you know, like, I wish I could just have the imagination that I had when I was a kid. I was like, you play an imagination-based game. The whole thing is in your head. You
Actually-
fucking dumb warlock idiot. Whatever the fuck your character is, you ghoul.
Ty, I love you.
No offense, Ty.
Also, D&D, again, way better than fucking Catan. if I have to go to somebody's house and they offer me IPAs and Catan,
Oh,
I'd rather fucking kill myself.
so you've met my sister's boyfriend.
I lived with your sister's boyfriend, dude.
That is what he's like. Let's play Catan, and then he always somehow wins. And I'm like, this is
He
you're
gets
rigging
longest road every time.
You're rigging this somehow. I don't know what you did. You set up the board the way you wanted it, and I don't know what you did, but there's no way you didn't rig this. Like,
Ty,
no,
please tell me you're not an IPA person. Oh, thank God.
it's better than IPAs.
Oh, Christ. That's way better than IPAs.
Yeah.
IPA people are the worst.
Forgot.
Can we agree on that?
Yeah, Legion of Skanks is what I was listening to today, and they did just fucking totally shit on Budweiser the whole time because they were doing Edward 40
Oh, yeah,
hands.
dude. 40 hands? Dude.
Fuck them.
Oh, Christ.
Fuck them. I wish I could have been there. I would have fucking threw my drink at Lewis.
Dude, it makes me think that we need to, while we're here, record a 40 hands episode, except I know Connor is not going to do it.
He is the Dave.
Yeah, Connor's the Dave of this show.
Yeah, he might do it.
Because I was like, I think we can make use of some of these stands to hold the mics.
We could get Connor two like medium-sized bottles of wine. That would make one bottle of wine.
Well, no, because it has to make 8 drinks. Because 240s, I think, is.
We could find that.
Oh no, it's like 6.5 drinks.
We could tape. We could tape 8 of those mini bottle of wines.
Actually, no.
Onto
How about
Connor's hands, and then we could open each one while.
No, he needs to drink 1 full bottle of wine, and then 1 half bottle of wine. Should be about 8 standard drinks.
And then you just tape like this.
In the praying hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a full
I like that
bottle
way
and
better.
a half bottle that's corked.
But nobody's going to be able to uncork it.
Oh, Ty.
Well, yeah. We'd have to find a guest that's down for that.
Chris.
Honestly, it's probably. If there was a
After
guest,
the divorce, dude, Chris is down for anything. Chris
I'm
don't
not
give
sure if
a
we're supposed to say that on
fuck.
here, but
You
I'm
don't
gonna
care.
bleep that. I'm gonna bleep that.
Chris doesn't give a shit, dude. He lets it fly, bro.
Okay.
Like I think a weekend he had a threesome. Like
Jesus.
he was like, "I'm living life, dude. Leave me alone." He started smoking cigarettes again.
Dude. God.
Just started ripping gorts again. Like 2 days after, was like,
Dude.
"Fuck it."
Yeah. I will say if I ever were to be divorced or
He's the man.
whatnot, the wake up.
No, your
and
divorce would
torture-
make me sad.
No, it would make me sad too. It would make me really fucking sad. But
Yeah, no, that would be that one's not gonna happen. Let's not
No, it's
talk
not.
about it. Let's talk about our friends getting divorces. Like Connor. Like if Connor got
Connor
a
getting
divorce,
divorced from the woman he's not married yet.
but if he
No.
got married and like 8 weeks later got a divorce, I would giggle a little bit. No, I
Okay,
wouldn't.
no, quick
I'm just
divorce
kidding.
is funny.
I would also be very sad about that one too.
Quick divorce is funny.
If you're like,
Long
how
divorce,
did you
not
date
so
for
funny.
2 years and then you gotta fucking
Dude,
what happened that
how
weekend?
fucking funny would it be to date for 2 years and then be like, no, I'm afraid of commitment. You're like, you dated for 2 years. 2 whole years. You lived together. You committed to living together.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. Like, these people are like, oh, I just came out of a 5-year relationship. I'm like,
I mean, I understand if it like a cheating situation happened or like some
oh,
fucked
yeah,
up
yeah,
shit.
sure.
You know, it's like her mother grabbed me by the penis on Christmas, so I had to fucking leave.
Now you figure that shit out. But,
that was a weird one, so I couldn't take it. And you're like, all right, well that's fair. It's weird. How do you confront that? I want to confront that.
No, you
I'd
can't.
be like, well, your mom grabbed my penis. I gotta go. I think.
I think I gotta go.
I think that's the call. I think.
Grab my penis.
I think that's the one.
Well, no, I guess I don't even know where I was going with that.
What would you do if your girl's mom grabbed your penis?
I just walk away.
You'd be like, well, shrug that off.
No. Truly,
Move on.
like just and oddly enough, I feel like that's the same thing I would, or not even advice, but the same advice I would give in any situation where I'm like,
Where someone grabs your penis?
Yeah, if somebody reaches down and grabs your just walk as firmly as you can away from it. And
With your head high a little bit.
if you want to, sure. But my point just being, like, if somebody's grabbing your penis, then they're like, something has crossed a line at some point. If you're not prepared for it. If you're not
What
ready
did
for
you
it.
do?
Where are you in this? No,
What were you wearing?
What were you wearing? Ty? What were you wearing?
When your nana grabbed your penis, what were you wearing, Ty?
I love putting him on the spot. No, I'm so sorry, Ty. But
Like, Nana
we
could
kept
never
beating
grab
up
my penis.
we don't grab my penis. No, we keep beating up on Connor, but he's not here, and then I'm like, oh, we got to shift focus.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
See the
buddy.
time, though.
I love you. Oh, well, that
The
sorry.
advice.
What?
If someone grabs your penis, your
No,
advice.
even moving beyond that, that video you sent me, it's an Australian man being arrested.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that's a classic, dude. That
It's
shit is the best video
It's
ever.
the best thing I've ever seen. And
A succulent Chinese meal.
a meal, a succulent Chinese meal.
You arrest me. Get your hands off my penis.
Are you
this
prepared?
man has his hands on my penis.
Are you prepared to receive my penis? My flaccid penis? It's great.
Unjust. I think is what he said.
What is the charge?
Definitely it's something terrible.
Dude,
Like,
honestly,
there's
we're
no
going to
way.
have to cut all of that. That's nuts.
There's no way that guy didn't do something awful. Aw.
Well, yeah.
A succulent Chinese meal.
A meal? I do love coming back to it and cutting what we had before. Just so everybody's confused as fuck.
No, that guy rules, dude.
Yeah, that guy's...
I don't care what he
No,
did. Free him.
I saw
Free
something.
him.
Free him? No, I saw something like him commenting on it later. And he is saying, like, directly to the camera, he's like, I don't recall the incident.
That is a legend.
And if they were arresting me, they were probably right. And you're like, oh shit, dude, that's nuts. You can't fucking... Are you serious?
He did not pay for his
had
succulent Chinese meal.
Did not pay for his succulent Chinese meal.
The Chinese were very upset.
They were not happy with him.
He was like, I am obviously not done eating yet. They did not bring the bill. They brought 7 bills. He was asked
They brought
to leave.
2 of these. I don't know which one to sign.
He was asked to leave multiple times.
So many times.
It was a problem.
It definitely wasn't.
He was the only one in the restaurant.
Oh, Christ.
He kept calling me Bing Bong and her Bong Bing.
The Bong
and
Bing.
that was confusing. 1.
Confusing.
2,
Offensive.
offensive.
Correct.
3, almost right. Not far
Pretty
off.
fucking close, to be honest, to be quite honest.
My name's just Bing. Her name is Bong. It was almost there.
We're getting there.
But when you say both our names at the same time, I lose my shit. He's saying it's all in it's subtitles.
She's saying it in English, but it's in subtitles still.
They're British. They're not Chinese at all.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, man. That'd be a good sketch.
Dude, I love the idea of coming off of like an hour and a half of talking and you're like, that'd be a good sketch.
It would be a good sketch, dude. Two people having the most racist names ever at, like, obviously that racist restaurant, and they're just 2 white
Yeah,
guys.
they called it the Chappelle Show.
Oh, no, they didn't, dude. That's not a bit on the Chappelle Show. I've watched the Chappelle Show. That's not a sketch.
No, wait. Set it up again.
So you've got, oh, yeah, well, like, no, they didn't, because that was a black guy, and his name was Mr. And that, no, they were right on the money. I'm saying mix it up. You get 2 white people being racist names, and then they work at, like, a Chinese restaurant, and their names are Bing and Bong, but they're 2 white people.
I think it's fine if it happens to white people.
Exactly. Exhibit A.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah. I think that'd be a good sketch.
No, that would be very funny if just someone with a stereotypically, I guess,
Yeah.
pick a stereotype name, doesn't fit that bill, and then people are constantly referring to them, and then when they show up, they're like, no, it's not you.
You're like, that's my name, though.
That's my fucking name.
But what do you do? Here's my license. No, that's not you, dude. There's no way that's you. It's
There's
people.
no way.
Yeah. Yes. I'd like that one.
I feel like we've oddly petered.
No, we haven't, Peter. You keep saying this.
Yeah, no, I do. I'm
You keep bringing it up. You're making it suck.
Yeah, no, actually, that's true. We should.
What is that? You're what's the word for that? It's the opposite of a, or is it the opposite?
The
of
opposite of confident.
Pragmatist?
Pragmatist, someone who is logical, applying.
Yeah, it's the opposite.
Okay. How to switch hands here.
Okay. That'll help.
That'll help. Yeah, we got it. Oh, we got it rolling again.
Here we are.
Switching it up.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't know. What else has been happening? I mean, besides Connor yelling at people, which needs to stop. I mean, we've been talking
Which
about.
needs to stop. Actually,
We've
let's
been
just
talking
take
about
PSA
that for
real
a
quick.
while.
Connor, for fuck's sake.
Stop yelling at
stop.
the fucking crowd, dude. I know you're getting better, but I mean, every once in a while it flares up again. I mean, it's crazy. The things he says to these people. These fucking people that are just sitting there. He's like, you dumb bitch. And you're like, damn, dude.
Dude, hey, Connor is itching at this point.
He's like been like, I'll beat your ass to a guy before. Like, he said that. And I'm like,
Jesus.
shit, am I going to watch Connor fight right now and then have him look at me like you're his friend if he beats him up?
No, well, that's the thing. Is that
Or is Connor going to kill a guy right now? And I'll be like, damn, now I have to fucking character witness?
that's the problem, is that Connor is absolutely going to kill a guy. And then you have to come in later and you're like, listen, Your Honor, he
gets uppity sometimes.
heckled.
And
in all fairness, Your Honor,
Connor gets uppity. And
Connor,
if you don't
Connor
know
turned
that,
to a couple and he said, hey, where are you from? They said Cleveland, Ohio. He says, sounds pretty gay. And then this guy said, you sound pretty gay. And then Connor killed him. All I'm saying is
The
that
guy
we
didn't
We know
know.
that would happen.
it's on the guy, I think.
Yeah,
Your
at that
Honor, I
point,
don't know.
it's still clearly Connor's fault.
Your Honor, I like the guy. That's
Your
all
Honor-
I'm saying. He's been good to me.
Your Honor, absent this exact event, he's been okay.
He's never touched me once, besides my nipples, but that's a different thing. That has nothing to do with this jury. That has
Clinton?
nothing to do with.
Clinton?
They're like, you can't
Clinton,
talk to the jury.
here's the thing. That's perjury.
Huh?
You lie. He has touched you. You know he's touched you.
No, I know. That's why I said, but my nipples. And I was like, but that's a different thing. Jury, and then they're like,
Jury-
you can't address the
No.
jury. And I'm like, what?
Also, I know for a fact.
People of the court, you can't do that either.
I know for a fact that Connor has at one point tried to slap the sack. I know he has. It's okay.
Oh yeah, he has hit the sack.
So there you go.
Besides my nipples and my nutsack, Your Honor.
Your Honor, aside from my nipple and my nutsack.
But that's boy shit. That's boys being boys.
That's boys being boys.
That's dudes. All right? That's hanging around, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
She's like, none of this is.
None of this is admissible at all. Not even close.
Honestly, stenographer, don't even type that.
Hey, honestly, stop typing. If you have been typing, stop.
Delete it if you can't. I don't know if you still got the or it's a computer. I don't know. But I avoid everything. I haven't gotten jury duty since I got jury duty one time. And
I've never gotten jury duty.
And I said to a judge, I'm racist. And then I haven't gotten it since.
No, you didn't.
I did, I swear.
Did you specify?
I was like, I don't like anybody but me.
Dude, I've never been called for jury duty. Not a once.
Yeah, everybody was calling my bluff while we were waiting in line to go in. I was like, that's what I'm going to say. And they were like, you're not going to say that. And I was like, all right, watch, dude.
All right.
And I sat down. They were like, juror number 7. I was like, I'm racist. And they were like, what? And I was like, I don't like anybody but myself. And they're just like, jury number 7, you can go. I haven't been called since. That wasn't like...
I
think that was literally when I turned 18.
On your profile.
Yeah. That was 9 years ago. It's still... That's
Dude,
on
that's
my,
crazy.
Yeah, that's on my record now. I don't give a fuck.
I've never once been called for jury duty.
Well,
Not
when you
once.
go, do that.
Say you're racist.
And then they'll put it on your record, and they'll never fucking call you again, and you can still vote.
Pretty... I love the idea that they won't call you to be a juror because you're racist, but they'll still be like, I mean, you gotta vote.
Yeah.
You're like, you gotta vote.
Trump 2024.
No.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't even know if he's gonna run. To be honest, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, I truly. You okay? Okay.
I was trying to be. He's like Trump 2024.
Ty heard it. And he was like, "Oh, yeah, Trump."
They're taking the death.
They take your name. I love the idea of Ty,
Ty's
not
just
even
a huge
being,
Trump guy.
not
nowhere.
even being capable of reining it in. Just as somebody says Trump 2024, and Ty's like, God damn right.
He's just too excited about it. Yo!
Christ. He's like, lock her up. You're like, he's not even doing that.
It would have been so funny, though. That should have been the one thing he did, dude. If he would have just got Hillary Clinton in prison, 4 years of trying, and he just got that done.
Dude,
nothing else happened. The economy was exactly the same as it was in 2016.
But Hillary Rodham Clinton is behind
She's in
bars.
prison.
Dude, I don't think it would have changed anything. I think people would have had the same perception of him regardless. But how fucking funny would it have been when it comes time for re-election?
She's just like, I told you I'd get it.
And he's like, I'm a man of results.
I told you. A lot of people said I couldn't do it, but look at that. She's behind bars. Look at her in the orange jumpsuit. Wow, amazing.
Wow, what
way better than a pantsuit. Look at her.